Did you know that lizards can do push-ups, and that's how they communicate with each other?
I did not.
Thanks, Snapple.
Okay, I had to come down here anyway, so I guess that works.
And now you gotta wait for the seesaw to settle again.
Did you know in Sweden it's illegal to own only one guinea pig? You need to own a minimum of 2.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
Interesting.
Reason being is because guinea pigs are very social creatures, and if they're all alone, they get panic attacks to the point where it could even be lethal.
Wow,
Yeah,
talk
that's a
about a
vibe.
socialist country.
I get that vibe, man.
Thanks, Snapple.
Thanks, I hate it.
Relatable creatures.
Did you know fan fiction is terrible? Thanks, Snapple.
I don't know, I think you'll... I'm surprised you haven't picked the Golden Sun one yet, because there's no sex or anything bad in it. It's just Isaac and Mia crushing on each other. That's basically it.
Well, maybe I just don't need it in my life, and that's okay.
Yeah, the last tykes over there and those fans.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That
I usually use the hover boots to get over there. It's easier.
It's kind of like when you play Xenoblade X and you jump off like a really, 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 really high cliff. You just kind of feel like your stomach implode.
It's kind of like that in Xenoblade 1.
Yeah.
Like I would jump off these really high ledges into water and I would get vertigo. It was crazy.
That's probably why I love that game.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I guess we could save this for the inevitable podcast, but... Like, the first question I'm going to ask you guys both is, why is that game fun?
The first one?
Uh-huh.
Yes, the first one. Because I had to force myself to finish that.
For me, I guess it's, regarding definitive, anyways, because I didn't really get very far in the original. Battle system is pretty easy to understand. It's flashy, and it's got really bopping music, which makes it, entertaining.
Well, that's true for every RPG.
Which is not true for every RPG. It is not true for every RPG. It's not. It has cool environments that are fun to explore. It's got a really good story. Well, you're wrong. Thanks, Snapple.
I thought there was nothing of value to do in any of those environments.
I'm glad Ryan can fight this war for me at the moment, because that works.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
They're cool. Characters are cool. And...
Tarmac trouble.
Yeah.
We're not doing that yet.
And then, if you want to, go monkey mode, and you want to go after, the bigger, badder bosses that are running around. I didn't do this a lot, but, getting the right gear
told
and
me
right gems and shit.
When we did our 2020 year in review podcast, what you told me was that you played it on easy mode.
I did, because I wanted to see what the story was like. And I liked the story quite a bit.
I did not do that. I played on the default difficulty, and I gotta tell you that there's one boss.
Yep.
It's not the final boss.
Yeah.
It's like 3 bosses before that.
Yeah.
I had to grind for 2 hours to beat, and I fucking hated it.
It was a heart-stopping moment, wasn't it?
That's a reference to something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a reference to the boss.
All I remember is that this creepy bitch kissed his brothers on the lips, and then he blew himself up. Or wait, no, he blew himself up earlier, but apparently he didn't blow himself up hard enough because he survived. And then the creepy bitch fused with brother and became a giant fuck monster, and then you fight it.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes you say
but
things
she kisses him on the mouth, and it's...
That is true.
And then there was that Jade Face boss too. I'm not gonna spoil who he is, even though I just spoiled something else big just now, but that boss was really hard for no reason too. The second time you fight him in Egg.
Sometimes Exo just says things that just completely sucker punch me. You know? Thank you for that,
No, I
Exo.
thought it was very
That's why I said it that way, because I was trying to make you laugh.
Oh. Mission complete.
Oh, we should play, speaking of which, we should play Mega Man Legends on the show.
Oh, you know what I think we should play?
What?
Uno.
I don't have Uno installed.
You have Uno!
Is that a Drake and Josh reference?
No, there's a meme. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it to you. It's like,
Has anybody ever actually played Uno? I'm curious about this.
Yes?
yeah.
Because it seems like one of those things that nobody has ever actually played.
What?
You don't know what I mean? It's like one of those things that exists, but nobody's ever played it.
I played the hell out of Uno. What are you talking about?
Okay, apparently I'm wrong.
Very wrong. What the fuck?
Wait, what? Yeah, what? This... Hold on, Exo. What?
Exo?
Rephrase what you're saying? What?
Have you never played Uno?
No, never once.
Now that seems abnormal to me. I don't know if that's just... I don't know. I don't think I've ever met somebody who hasn't played Uno.
Hablando de Uno, me gustaría
I legit
contarte
don't think...
una
I think you're the
historia.
first person I've met who's never played Uno.
Se llama el percebe feo. Una vez era un percebe feo. Era tan feo que todo el mundo
Exo,
se
we need to play
murió.
Uno. How do we play Uno together? We gotta get this man to play Uno.
Well, it's on Steam for like $1, I think. I have
Uno
it.
would be a hoot and a half. Let me tell
Yeah, fuck. I mean, we should do that next time. Uno.
you. Uno.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Hell
Fuck. Should we get, like, someone else on board? Like, do you have to play with 4 people? You can play with 3, right?
Yeah. You just can't play with 2, really.
Yeah.
Doesn't really work, but... I mean, I guess theoretically you could play with 2 people, but...
Is there a card called PogChamp?
No.
No time to lose.
What?
No, Exo.
Is there... Because I know there's the reverse card. Presumably there's a card with the 1 on it. I've never played this before.
Yes, there is. What? I guess it depends on the kind of Uno deck you're playing. There's like the
I
colors
guess
are
if
all
there's a
really,
if there's a
it's the
card
colors
with
and
the
the
0,
symbols. But if you play like normal Uno, then yeah, there are numbers. But the numbers only really matter for like the colors matter more, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
I can't believe that you've never played Uno. And I'm now having to explain. I'm having difficulty explaining what Uno is because I've never had to explain this to anybody. You just match the colors basically until you're out of cards.
You either match the colors or you match the numbers.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have a yellow 3 and I have a red 3, I can play the red 3, and then the color changes to red.
Yeah, but otherwise you can only play yellow until the color gets changed. And what you do is you just go around, and when you have your last card, you have to say Uno. It's a cute little thing. Because if somebody else says it before you, then you have to draw cards and stuff. But once you get rid of your last card, you win, basically. I can't believe you've never played it. We gotta play it.
This is insanity. I mean, you know what? Listen,
I'm trying to think of what card game that reminds me of, where the goal is to get rid of all your cards, like
Bullshit.
Goldfish.
It's called bullshit.
Isn't
Or BS.
Isn't that called
Yes.
Go Fish?
No. So, wait, do you guys know about this one?
Which one?
Bullshit?
No, yeah, I played bullshit.
Yeah. Exo, do you know what bullshit is?
No, is it anything like Cards Against Humanity?
No, it's not. Okay,
No.
so, like, you play with the face cards, right? So your kings, jacks, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And the entire deck gets divided between the players. And
Okay.
the whole thing is that you go in order where it's like, oh, I'm playing 1, 2. The person after you will go, oh, I'm playing like 3 3s, and the person next will go like, oh, I'm playing 2 4s. But they all play the cards face down. At any point, you can call them out on their bullshit, and if they're bullshit,
so it's liar's dice.
Nah, kinda. Not really. But like, if you call them out and they are lying, they have to take all of the cards that were played back into their hand. So they're pretty much starting over. But if the person calls them out on a lie, but they were telling the truth, then you take all of the cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun. There's probably another name for it, like an actual name, but we always just call it BS or bullshit. It's really fun.
Bootstrap Bill, you are a liar and you will spend an eternity on my ship.
I don't remember where the last guy is. What did I...
I appreciate that, Exo. Thank you. I like that movie.
Okay, you might know the answer to this, but Eric insists that there is a part of either Pirates 2 or Pirates 3 where Bill Nighy as what's-his-face, Davy Jones?
Yes.
Says, life no fair, and then he slaps someone in the Adam's apple.
Life's not fair?
Yeah, life no fair, and then he slaps someone in the Adam's apple. Does that ever happen?
I'm having a hard time remembering it if it does. I don't think it happens.
The female chicken is in the aisle section with the hula hoops.
You want to know a fun fact about Ryan? Ryan can't hula hoop.
You can't hula hoop?
I can't.
You want to know a fun fact about Mikey?
Yes.
I never learned how to ride a bike.
Oh.
Oh, wow. I learned how to ride a bike.
My dad tried to teach me how to ride a bike, but he got really frustrated with me and it never went anywhere. I couldn't keep the damn thing balanced. It was my problem.
Mm-hmm. You want to know a fun fact about Ryan? When I lived with my parents, like when my mom and dad were together, and we lived in this neighborhood, our neighbor had a rose bush. And so
I thought you were going to say Uno.
No. So little Ryan was learning how to ride his bike without the training wheels.
Oh, I see where this is going.
And he fell right into the rose bush.
So would you say that your bike riding experience was coming up roses?
Yes. I'm also resisting the urge to make a bush joke, so I'm not going to. But it's there if anyone wants it.
That rose bush did 9/11.
God fucking damn it, I'm deleting my YouTube channel.
Oh, God.
You know what they say? Every rose has its thorns.
You know what they say. The more the merrier.
You know what they say? Because I don't.
You know what they say? Because, like, I wasn't listening.
And so a fun fact about those ladders, those poles. This is a good example of the PlayStation Z fighting glitch.
Z.
Where it will render things in the wrong order. Because, no matter, at least on original hardware, no matter what angle you are on those poles, the buzz will always be rendered in front of it.
Where the
you're supposed to go that way, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, okay.
All right. So is this your favorite or least favorite level in the game because of this part?
Me?
Me?
Yes, you.
Wait,
we both asked.
King, is this your least favorite level?
No. By process of elimination, you can now figure out what my least favorite level is. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was cool.
So it's tarmac trouble.
Yes.
Okay.
I really do not like tarmac trouble. Never have. Music's good, but I do not like playing that level. I'm actually dreading it. Every time I go in that level, I don't know, man. It just does not work.
Yeah, you see it?
Fundamentally.
Jump on the pole. Alright, now turn so that Buzz's stomach is facing the camera. You can see Buzz is always
my
rendered
God.
in front of the pole.
Oh. What the fuck? That's some weird shit. Holy shit.
Who on earth thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised King doesn't hate this part.
I don't. I'm not entirely sober at the moment, but we don't have to worry about that.
You see, he's been playing too much Uno.
Yeah, that's probably why I've sucked ass today. So I'm sorry.
Can that be the next Unversed cast plays as Uno?
Yes.
I would love that.
I, for one, enjoy sucking ass, but I know it's not for everybody.
Not necessarily for me, but you do you.
With a straw?
Usually, I use my
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I respect it. That's not for me.
You know what I do?
What?
What do you do, Ryan?
I mean, sometimes I just like to lay down,
Yeah.
look at the ceiling. And it's like it's easy to get lost in thought and to wallow in anxiety and your insecurities and everything. Happens to me quite a bit, but sometimes sometimes it's also good just to take a step back and look at what you have and be like, wow, it's
Holy shit.
I'm blessed.
I'm gonna use all this footage in the review, by the way.
Just be like, I got a family who loves me, and I got friends who care about me. And that's a nice feeling to have, knowing that, like, yeah, sure, maybe you feel alone, but deep down you know that you're not. You just got to remind yourself that sometimes you got to keep yourself grounded. That's what I like to do.
Yeah.
I also like to eat pussy.
Mm-hmm. It's a good pastime.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
I enjoy it.
People who aren't gentlemen.
You're leaving lesbians out of the equation there.
No, I'm saying strictly as a guy. It's like, listen, you gotta do it. It's not, you gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's only polite. Ain't that right?
I believe firmly in equivalent exchange.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna
thank
say.
you. Thank you. Yes, you feel it. Yes.
I watched Fullmetal Alchemist. I know how it works.
So is that how the Elric brothers' attempts to resurrect their mother failed? Is because
yeah, because Ed and then his brother's soul was put into a set of armor. That's exactly what happened.
It's gonna be really tricky rewatching that now that Vic is because Vic Mignogna is Edward Elric in that in the dub, and I don't watch subs, so
I have to separate his old roles from his new roles in my mind, because like his old stuff, at least I can accept that I liked it before I knew what he was, so there's nothing I can really do about that.
And it's also not something that everybody can do, which is totally fine, but I think it's also important to separate the art from the artist. Not everyone can do it, and that's totally valid. Like, I get why people don't or why some people can't, but
I would really like to talk, part of me at least, would really like to talk about the Harry Potter games, because those are interesting cross-platform kind of opportunities, because the handheld games are really different. There's like version-exclusive stuff.
Yeah, I heard that like the Game Boy Advance games are like turn-based RPGs or something like that.
Okay, so the first two Game Boy Color games and the third Game Boy Advance game are RPGs.
Yeah, that's what it was.
the first two Game Boy games are like top-down platform adventure games.
Mm-hmm.
I had them as a kid. But the problem is, J.K. Rowling's politics are repugnant.
Yes.
And I have a younger sibling who is non-binary and even recently had top surgery.
Oh.
So it's like a serious thing.
Okay.
So I can't really support Rowling's new work, including that Hogwarts Legacy game that just came out this year. But on the other hand, the movie tie-in games came out like 15 years ago, and she makes no money off of them, so it's like a whole thing. I don't know.
No, I think that's completely understandable. I think that's valid.